Mr. Ebodage did not stop at that, but went ahead to acquire more educational and professional qualifications, which include ACIS in 1961, ACIB London in 1965, and FCIC in 1989. In 1982, Mr. Ebodage attended a senior management course organized by Cambridge University, England. He also participated in Bank Examiners School 1 organized by the Federal Reserve Board, Washington, D.C., and Bank Financial Assessment and Credit Appraisal School 3, organized by the Federal Deposit Insurance Company, FDIC, Washington, D.C., United States of America. The managing director in 1984 participated in the Managing Finance and Control organized by the International Management for Development, IMD, Geneva, Switzerland. Later, in 1985, he also participated in the Senior Policy Seminar on Management and Reform of Financial Systems, organized by the World Bank, Washington, D.C., United States of America, and Senior Bank Restructuring, organized by the Federal Reserve Board, the World Bank, Washington, D.C., United States. In 1986, he attended the Managing Corporate Resources Seminar, organized by International Management for Development, IMD, Geneva, Switzerland. John Victoria Ebodage was also privileged to be on attachment in 1985 with Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, FDIC, Washington, D.C., United States, and in 1987 with the Office of Controller of Currency, OCC, Washington, D.C., United States of America. To crown it all, Mr. Ebodage was on study tours with Dr. H.R. Zayar's Committee on the Reform of the Nigerian Financial System in Bundesbank, Germany, Reserve Bank of Pakistan, Reserve Bank of India, Reserve Bank of Australia, Bank of England, and Bank of Indonesia. John Ebodage has also delivered international lectures, Deposit Insurance, the Nigerian Experience, held in 1989 at a seminar for senior bank supervisors organized by the World Bank, Federal Reserve Board at Ghana, managing and rehabilitation of distressed banks, the Nigerian Experience, delivered at the seminar organized by the World Bank for developing countries and emerging nations of Eastern Europe at Washington, D.C., United States of America, and Washington and Internationalization of the Nigerian Stock Exchange at a seminar organized by Introduct, Washington, D.C., United States of America, both in 1991. He is married with children. One might be tempted to ask, who else will be more qualified for this award than our late John Victoria Ebodage, the Managing Director, Chief Executive of Nigeria Deposit Insurance Company Corporation, NDIC. The success story of NDIC attests to our selection of Mr. Ebodage as our Banker of the Year.
Well, it's John Ebodage for you. We will now proceed the decorative and the military administrator of Enugu State, as usual, represents the decoration now. Next is the only woman recipient of tonight's award. Ladies and gentlemen, may I invite Lady Mabel Aleke to please stand up for the conferment of our award tonight. And to read the citation, Mr. Obi Ane.
1995 Enugu First Local Government Chairman. Lady Mabel Aleke, 9th of St. George, the Chairman of the House Local Government Area of Enugu State, is simply exemplary and charismatic. She attended different school, Army Women's Training College, WTC, Institute of Ecumenical Education, Teachers Court, MNE, and Enugu State University of Science and Technology.
Chief
Mrs.
Iwana, policeman, the Enugu salute
Mrs. Aleke has held the following positions: President, Catholic Women Organization, St. Peter's Parish Exam 1980 to 1991. Zonal Secretary, Catholic Women Organization 1983 to 1989. The Assistant Secretary, Catholic Women Organization, Bakaliki 1981 to 1989. Provincial Treasurer, Orisha Province, Catholic Women Organization 1991 to 8. National Treasurer, Catholic Women Organization 1985 to 91. National Member, Board of Trustees of Catholic Women Organization 1991 to 8. Catholic Women Organization, Life Member 1985. President, the Assistant Council of Catholic Organization, Bakaliki 1989 to 8. Member of Knights of the George, Bakaliki, Command 1990. First woman coordinator of veteran program in the House Local Government Territory. Member, National Steering Committee, Family Support Program. Chairman, Caretaker Committee, House Local Government Territory. She's also the last secretary of the Share Welfare Recreation Program. The Share Welfare Recreation Program. The Share Association Program. Mbo Welfare Development Unit, Bakaliki Branch. Mbo Welfare Development Unit. Presently, Lady Aleke is the only woman member in Igwe Cabinet, our Igwe Council of Ghana. And those are traditional types of SMY each year, or the column 1. Ndioha, Mawala. I'm not the She is also a member of the Council of Enugu State University of Science and Technology, College of Medicine and Bakaliki Campus. Member, Governing Council, Girls Secondary School Nigeria. Honorary Fellowship of the Institute of Administrative Management of Nigeria. Qualified as a Cooperative Administrative Manager of the Institute of Administrative Management of Nigeria. State Patroness Boys House Organization, Enugu State. State Patroness Girls Guide Organization, Enugu State. Born on November 20, 1953. Today is her birthday. So she is such a powerful woman that it appears one of us are gathered here to celebrate both as myself as a local government chairman and the date of our birth. Double congratulations, madam. Married with children, Mabel enjoys reading, volleyball, from Mabel is marvelous, active, beautiful, inspiring, and a lovable mother.
Oh, yeah.
Ladies and members, those who are enjoying the first local government chairman this year, following an opinion survey conducted by the NUJ, attached is the summary of the survey report. If you have the registry of this, ladies and gentlemen, lady members, the recipient of the 1995 SDJ First Local Government Chairman Award. Please give her a round of applause.
is being decorated now. Thereafter, our untiring military administrator will present the award. Marble and Leke for you. Thank you very much. Chief Carlo Yuri is the next to receive our award tonight, and to read the citation, Mr. Ekwo.
95 Social Development Award. Born on November 10, 1952, Chief Carlo Yuri started his early education at the Central School from 1956 to 1961. He attended Enugu High School, and took special courses in sales and business management in Cotonou, 1972, Lomé, 1974, and Douala, 1976. Chief Carlo Yuri is a philanthropist who has contributed to the social upliftment of the community. He built the town hall donated to Ubochi community in United States, awarded scholarships to many workers, and donated a Porsche 504 car to the palace of Enugu, For Chief Inyuri, his guiding philosophy is to help people. Said he, my joy is to help people. Chief Inyuri is a member of many clubs, including People's Club of Nigeria. Married to Laura Nena J.K. Inyuri, the computer analyst. Chief Carlo Inyuri, the chief Uhepe, or Abraham, is blessed with 3 children. He likes traveling and watching football. For his numerous services to society, the Enugu State Council hereby honors Chief Carlo Ekwo with his 95 Social Justice Award.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. After the decoration, we will now proceed for a presentation award by our military administrator, Conor Mccurry. Now, the volume and chief. Ladies and gentlemen, Chief Inyuri for you. Next on our table for tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to invite Brigadier General Samuel Victor Leo Malo, the GOC of 82 Division Nigerian Army Enugu. To represent GOC is Colonel Adesina. Colonel Adesina will take the award on behalf of the GOC, and to read the citation, Mr. Obiora, please.
For good army-civilian relationship. Brigadier General Samuel Victor Leo Malo was born on January 15, 1947. Mr. and Mrs. Malo as Katsina Life University. He started his primary education in Sankara Primary School between 1955 and 1958, and later finished at Gladekia Primary School between 1959 and 1961. In 1962 and 1966, he proceeded to Government Secondary School, Katsina, with his outstanding performance to finish as Federal Government Secretary in 1967. Due to his unquenchable desire to acquire more academic laurels, Brigadier General Malo was admitted into Nigerian Defense Academy in September 1969 to pursue a certificate of education regular course in Madrid, which is successfully completed in March 14, 1970. Brigadier General Malo, a combat soldier, also attended Nigeria Institute of Policy and Strategic Studies School in Plateau State, where he obtained the prestigious award member of the National Institute, MNI, and also by the Professor Honor of Fellow of War College, WFC. Before now, Brigadier General Malo has held several positions in the military sector. On graduation from NDA in 1970, he was made a battalion second in command of 92 of the Nigerian Army in 1970, and later the commander of the state battalion in the same year. Was also second in charge and deputy commandant 3 Division Infantry School from 1971 to 1972. He was commander of 3 Infantry Battalion 1973-74, chief instructor of military school 1974-76, commander 1 Infantry Battalion 1976-77, commandant 2nd Division School of Infantry 1988-90, General Staff Officer 120th Army Headquarters 1981-1983, Brigade Commander 1984-1986, Commandant 7 Mechanized Brigade 1986, Deputy Commandant Depot Nigeria Army 1986-87, Colonel Army Quarters 1 Mechanized Brigade 1987-89. Furthermore, he was Commandant Command Army Records 1990, Commandant 3 Motorized Brigade 1991, Nigerian Contingent Commandant Chief of Staff, Director of Operations, Ekwo, June 1992, June 1993, Director of Studies, National College 1993, Deputy Commandant, National War College 1994, a post he held before being appointed General Officer commanding 82 Division Grand Army in September 1994. Brigadier Malo is an attended sport lover and has played for hockey, lawn tennis, and football. Because of his wealth, experience, and defense acumen, Brigadier General Conor Mccurry attracted to himself a lot of military decorations, include Defense Service Medal, National Service Medal, General Service Silver Service Star, Force Service Card, Imperial Service Card, and Distinguished Service Card. Was married to Mrs. Esther Malo and is married, blessed with 4 children. This citation will be incomplete examination of the remarkable achievements of Brigadier General Malo with the ECOWAS ceasefire monitoring group, ECOMOS, Nigeria, and back at the Peninsula operations. Brigadier General Malo's authored superpower intervention network lessons for Nigeria. Apart from this, Brigadier General Malo has also scored a high point in maintaining peace in his areas of operation. Apart from this, Brigadier General Malo has also scored a high point in maintaining peace in his areas of operation and ensuring cordial relationship between the military squad and the civilians. This is why no other person could have been better than Brigadier General Samuel Victor Malo for the NUGS Merit Award 95 for Army-Civilian Relationship. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you a complete military gentleman, a defender of peace, an achiever, and author, Brigadier General Samuel Victor Malo.
Be decorated is Colonel Additional. After the decoration, ladies and gentlemen, Brigadier General Uchenna Ekwo. Seek your permission to invite our cultural troupe for tonight to come and entertain. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ozurumba cultural troupe will be next on our musical interview. The Ozurumba cultural troupe, well-blended, male and female dancers. no longer very possible for us to read all the citations, but we have many of them. Therefore, we are just going to call you off and award to be conferred on you by the Military Administrator of the State on the citation to call on Engineer Steve Omoma, the Territorial Manager, NITEL in Enugu. This award tonight is in recognition of his social services. Engineer. Next is Eastern Mass Transit. After Engineer Steve Owama, Eastern Mass Transit, please step forward to receive yours. A round of applause for Engineer Steve Owama. They are having his handshake. Next is Eastern Mass Transit. He's been decorated. Engineer J. Ojini is the man having his golden handshake, and he represents Eastern Mass Transit. He's the man. Thank you very much. Next is Chief Chris Elomuno. Chief Chris Elomuno is next to receive his award. Next, after Chief Chris Elomuno is Sir Richard Nadi. Sir Richard Nadi, please step forward and Sir Richard, please. The Africa Community Bank. Chief, Elizabeth, salute to you. The Africa Community Bank now receiving the golden handshake for their community banking service. Excellent for you. Ladies and gentlemen, the Africa Community Bank for you. Chief Ekwo is being honored for his excellent entertainment. Chief Ekwo, please. Ken was being decorated. Thereafter, our military administrator will present his award certificate and the golden handshake. That is the golden handshake. Is being recognized this night for his excellent medical services. He is very renowned medicine man, not native doctor side, Traco, for effective grassroots transportation, and Traco for effective grassroots transportation. Give me a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. We have discovered that since the establishment of Entraco, one could easily travel to the hinterlands at a very cheap cost. Entraco for grassroots transportation. Next will be the Orifite Community Bank for excellent community banking services. Orifite Community Bank is next to receive our award tonight. Orifite Community Bank. Orifite Community Bank, yes, I just stepped out. Our Refugee Community Bank now receiving the golden handshake and this award. Gentlemen, our Refugee Community Bank for you. Next, we have FRCN, that is Federal Radio Corporation of Nigeria, Enugu, represented here by the Chief Executive Executive Director for Enugu, Mr. Andy Anarado, my old good friend. Mr. Andy Anarado taking FRCN Award for sports coverage. FRCN Enugu is being honored today by Enugu State Council for their effective sports writing and sports coverage. And the award is being received by Executive Director of FRCN Enugu, Mr. Andy Anarado. Andy Anarado for you. Has distinguished himself tonight, also from FRC. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present Mr. Anthony Okofo. Mr. Anthony Okofo is the staff of FRC in Enugu. We should please step out and be accorded the deserving recognition. Give him a round of applause. That's Mr. Anthony Okofo. You always hear his voice in your radio. If you tune to Radio Nigeria Enugu, the station on your side. Next to receive his award, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry about that breaking transmission again. Next is Mr. Emeka Opala, the Igbo newscaster of NTA. He is the reporter of the year. Mr. Emeka Opala will be represented tonight by Mr. Obi Okoye, another staff of NTA.
Thank you.
Mr. Emeka Opala for your place.
Okay. Thank you.
Mr. Emeka Opala is being honored as the reporter of the year, 1995 by Enugu State Council. Thank you very much. That was Mr. Emetopala for you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, while I wait, Mr. Ediede is being honored as the Enugu Photographer of the Year.
I didn't know you were also there.
Chief Dr. Walter Obiora Ochi, I understand he is being represented by his wife tonight. I have been misinformed, but it's okay. The sister of Chief Dr. Walter Obiora Ochi is now receiving the award on behalf of the brother.
Congratulations.
It is my pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture to now invite our next is Mr. Dennis Obodo. Mr. Dennis Obodo works for ESBS Enugu. He is next on the line to receive our award. He is the cameraman. Mr. Dennis Obodo is decorated, and thereafter our ministry administrator will give him a golden handshake as it and his award. Mr. Obodo. The man that has been having handshakes, receiving our award winners tonight, ladies and gentlemen, will in turn receive his. Therefore, it's my pleasure to invite Colonel Lucky Mike Turing, the military administrator of Enugu State, to please stand up and receive his citation, which will be read by Mr. Ikeduro. Mr. Ikeduro, please, to read the citation of Colonel Lucky might present the award to our able military administrator. Thank you very much. Mr. Ikeduro.
Citation for Conor Mccurry, Mike Turing, the military administrator of Enugu State. Conor Mccurry is the recipient of Leadership Award on Red Tribunal. Born on September 24, 1951 in Lagos State, Conor Mccurry is a personality to bestow. He has not only created a niche for himself in his chosen profession of soldiering, but the method by which he pilots the machinery of governance is unique. Conor Mccurry attended St. Matthias Primary School, Baskiagut, Lagos, and Methodist Primary School, Surulere, all in Lagos State. At the completion of his primary school education, Mike Turing proceeded to Isoin Grammar School in Jebuode, Enugu State, in 1965. Turing developed love for his chosen profession at an early stage of his life. It was during his secondary school days that he joined a number of discipline-oriented organizations, which include Boys Company, the Manual Warfare, and the Boy Scouts. He rose in the Boy Scout movement to become a troop leader. Conor Mccurry's membership of these organizations helped in cultivating his interest for a military career. If he did not enlist in the army, Mccurry would have read chemistry or any of the allied subjects, like industrial chemistry or chemical engineering in the university. Consequently, he enlisted into the army as a cadet officer and commenced training at the Nigerian Defense Academy, Kaduna, in 1992. He was commissioned second lieutenant in 1974. Since then, Mccurry has had a brilliant military career. He had served as squadron captain at Sea Squadron 2 Recce Regiment, Gusau, Dakota State, in 1975 to 1976, and principal staff officer at 22nd Armored Brigade, Ilorin, Kwara State, in 1987. Conor Mccurry belongs to the Armored Corps, which is usually referred to as Elite Corps of the Army. Because of his outstanding brilliance, he was appointed an instructor to train younger armor officers, both at Nigerian Defense Academy and the School of Armor, Bauchi. Today, Conor Mccurry is one of the most experienced armor officers in the Nigerian Army. In 1986, he was the principal staff officer at the Directorate of Armor, Bonica, Lagos. In 1988, he was appointed the commander 243 Recce Battalion, Jos Plateau State. Jos Plateau State. Conor Mccurry has made steady progress in his chosen career. 2 years after his commission in 1974, he was promoted full lieutenant and elevated